Episode 2. I thoroughly enjoyed the first episode, by the way. I'm so excited for this show, man. Oh, we're getting some upper city folk now. Oh! These were the people that had the lab. I see. Mm-hmm. Yep. Boom. Oh, I hope none of them got hurt. Ooh. Eek. Okay, he's not dead. That's good. Oh, he saw her face! Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, he saw Vi's face. Oh, flashbacks. Okay, so we're just getting introduced to new characters here. I dig it. Dang, man. Oh? Who is this wizard-looking dude? What? Epic music plays? Yeah, I agree. Oh, it's that power source thing. Sick. This is more what I assume the League of Legends is like than what we saw in the first episode. What? This place is beautiful. I'm guessing this is what started this kid's fascination with whatever that object is. That's probably why he has so many of them and why he's studying them. Because of this experience. Oh, she's still alive. That's good. Oh, he gave it to him. Huh.
Science didn't require illegal equipment.
Well, depends.
Authorized your research. It was an independent study. Who are you anyway? I'm assistant to the dean of the academy. What may serve you to remember is also head of the council. He sent me here to ensure that anything dangerous is removed safely. Which, according to my list, includes you.
Oh?
How am I dangerous? That's for the council to decide.
You mean taken? Yep. Oh, cool. He keeps it in his sleeve. That's sick. What are you? If scientists always got their way and there was never regulations, the world would probably be over at this point because someone may have gone too far and destroyed the planet. That's all I'm trying to say.
Professor Heimerdinger.
Heimerdinger, that's a name.
Something truly incredible. A way to harness magic through science. Magic? Yes. No. The arcane is dangerous, Chase.
The Arcane?
Science cannot control it. But maybe it can. I'm close to a breakthrough, I know it.
Is Arcane just another word for magic? Maybe. I don't know. This show is interesting to me. I know it's based on League of Legends, right? But from my understanding, League of Legends has always been like, you know, fantasy, like magic and wizards and stuff like that. But this show, apart from what we just saw in the intro to this episode, so far has had none of that. It's all seemed like very technologically advanced, but like not really any magic presented. I don't know. I'm sure it'll unfold itself as the show goes on, but I'm just saying, as what I've seen so far, it's kind of interesting.
I'm 24.
Then again, we're seeing something who is not even... Heimerdinger here is not even human, so, I mean, obviously.
I am now 307 years old.
Dang.
All my life I've pursued the mysteries of
24 and
science,
307.
only to discover some are better left unsolved. This, I'm afraid, is one of them. Own your mistakes before the council. Admit your work was dangerous, but speak nothing of magic.
Vander said to lay low. Enforcers never come down here, so this is as good a place as any.
That's a good
What's the
point.
matter, Milo? You worried Powder's gonna beat you again? Hey,
Heh.
if she didn't keep fixing these things, I wouldn't keep missing.
She's a genius, man. Yeah, look at that. She's smart. Oh, you're a horrible shot.
A job we couldn't handle, right?
Are you kidding? That was the best job we've ever done. Maybe just don't take Powder next time.
Oh, shut up. Look at that. She's significantly better than Milo is.
Tell me where I can find them. Top side of business ain't my concern. It's every one of you trenches' concern now. Give me a name.
Ooh. Ooh. That's... yeah, I saw that coming. Well, not that exactly, but... yeah.
Search them. Go ahead, idiots. Got nothing.
She knows. Vi knows. Haha. That's not... yeah, what... dude. Nice. Clever. Dude, these guys are ruthless and he was holding him up by the neck up on the wall. Like, that's crazy. And the topsiders are ruthless, dude. I mean, Vander was warned in the last episode that if he didn't give them up, they would all be coming down here. So.
We need to hide those crystals.
Yeah, no shit.
Remind me, they're tool makers. I believe they came to renown for their design of the collapsible pocket wrench.
But Heimerdinger favors him?
As far as I can tell.
This one.
That's a child's toy.
Good.
Huh.
The boy's got ambition. It's why we supported him in the first place.
Ambition. Darling, he nearly blew up our daughter.
Jace had nothing to do with that. He was robbed. We need to help him.
Caitlin's right. We've known Jace for years. Besides, we're his patrons. If anyone is meant to speak up for him, it's us.
We should hit them back. We've got the numbers to beat them. Yeah, let's teach them what it means to mess with us.
Huh.
Take 'em.
I like that a lot. The yin and yang. It just shows the two ways they're handling it. You know, being a topsider or being from down here. Because, like, up there, it's like they're handling it all civil, and then down here, they're like, let's get revenge. I really like that cut.
You sure that's what you want? We crossed that bridge once before. Do I look afraid?
Ooh.
You look weak.
Ooh.
Why isn't it doing anything?
We kicked the enforcers' butts with just the four of us. Imagine what the whole of the lanes could do.
Jeez, even Powder wants to fight.
So why aren't we?
He's probably grown old and wise. You know, he probably used to be someone that was a lot more vicious and willing to fight. But it seems like he's like, it's not even worth it to him anymore, almost. I don't know. A lot of people's perspectives on things change as they grow older.
Spill it, Echo.
Okay, well, Vander's gotta deal with the enforcers.
What deal?
Oh. Okay, that makes a lot more sense, actually, because he was talking to her in the last episode. Because, you know, he's just like, give me a name so we can have someone to prosecute, or we're going to be sending everyone down here. And he didn't give them up, but I guess he struck a deal. Because she left the little thing on the thing, and she on the desk, and she's like, you can use this to reach me if you want to talk. So I guess he did. He made a deal. Okay, that makes a lot more sense. You can ignore my theorizing like 5 seconds ago. I wonder what the deal he made was. Was it to prosecute this kid,
For your birthday, Counselor.
Jace?
This is too kind.
I'm told it was built only for the sharpest of minds.
And I bought you some ginkgo nuts.
Ah, don't you know I'm allergic? What are you trying to do? Kill an old man?
He was told specifically not to talk about magic. I feel like he's not going to listen. I feel like he's going to bring up magic.
I ask the Council's forgiveness, and I hope that I can continue my studies.
As Jace's patron of many years, I can speak for his character. I believe that one day he will be a great contributor to our society.
Yeah, it seems like it. He's brilliant.
Is this the sort of contribution we can expect? If you
But he's like the top, like one of your top scientific minds of your time. You know, like there was a little mishap there, and sure that's a problem, but you have to like look at his character and his intelligence and like what he is and what he's capable of.
were a scientist, you'd know you can't make a prototype without breaking a few wrenches.
Yeah.
Do you have anything to show for your work besides an explosion?
No. It came to nothing.
So you're saying your study was meaningless?
It was revolutionary.
Revolutionary how? All I see is a boy meddling with things he doesn't understand.
The Academy seems to have loosened its standards.
This is a fine line. If we
He's gonna bring it up. He's gonna bring it up.
The council has more important
It's getting too chaotic.
I was trying to create magic.
Hmm.
Magic.
Arcane talents are something you're born with. They can't be fabricated.
Okay.
It's possible.
Has anyone even tried it before?
Surely we.
I wondered. I actually really wondered about that. It seems like they're outlawing magic almost. Like we haven't really seen since we haven't really seen magic around. It almost seems like they thrive and build themselves on top of their scientific innovations. This seems like a very like technologically advanced world that we're in right now. Where magic is very much real. They're arcane magic, but Like, it seems like you're only born with that magic. He seems like you can replicate it with technology. But yeah, it seems like it's almost outlawed here, or just unheard of.
Science can use it for good. We're the champions of discovery. Why fear it when we can master it?
Jace, enough.
This is the city of progress. Think of the wonders we can create. Let me prove.
Enough! You don't understand what's at stake.
My son isn't in his right mind. His entire life he's chased an impossible dream. What he did was foolish and unwise. But he has a good heart. Please let him come home.
A crime like this can't be overlooked. The boy must be punished.
A violation of the ethos calls for banishment. But I can sympathize with a young man's dream to change the world. Perhaps in this matter, a lesser sentence may suffice. I move that Jace be summarily expelled from the academy and remanded to the care of his parents.
I mean, it could be a lot worse. He could be banished from the place. So I feel like that's a fair middle ground, I suppose, for blowing up a building.
All those in favor?
It's gonna be a very split vote, isn't it? Very
Take
split.
Your son home, Mrs. Tallis. But he is never to set foot on academy grounds again.
That sucks.
First time I've been invited to the lanes. It better be worth my time.
This our one-eyed dude.
Weakness, Marcus. You carry your chin so high you
Yep.
fail to see the opportunity below.
Who are you?
You're looking for four children.
Mm-hmm.
One's running circles round Piltover's finest.
What about it?
Now don't look so concerned. I'm about to make your day.
I mean, he was experimenting with the rat in the last episode and something went right, so whatever that means, it's definitely significant.
I could have convinced the council. If my own family won't help me, I'll find someone who will.
I don't know if he could have convinced the council. They seem pretty set on banishing you before your mother spoke up. So, I don't think... I mean, I can understand how he's incredibly frustrated right now, so he's probably taking it out on his mom. But she definitely did the right thing, I think.
Ah, that foolish boy.
I must admit, his theory intrigues.
If dangerous ideas didn't excite the imagination, we would never wander astray.
Could it work? Could these stones really invoke?
Yeah.
Nonsense.
Well, they definitely could because he literally, like, he knows it does. Because he has a stone. It's not exactly the same, but, like... I think he's right in, like, some way or another. I don't know. That's what it seems like to me.
Not too unstable.
Could you stabilize it?
Me? Why would I? That only leads to more problems. And that poor boy has enough of them already. There. Come tomorrow morning, his research will be safely disposed of. Lock up. No. Magic is far too dangerous in the wrong.
Uh-huh.
What? No.
Nope. Okay, they haven't given it to him yet.
I'd like to let you in on a very important secret I learned when I was about your age, boy. You see, power, real power, doesn't come to those who are born strongest, or fastest, or smartest. No,
Oh. The way he was talking about it seems like he knows what it is. Okay, I want to see this. What's it gonna do to him? Jeez. Oh my, that shot looked real. That shot of the fence with the leaves, that looked like live action. That was crazy.
They won't see you. Your name's no good now. My dad says you're a misfit. And that we can't be friends anymore.
So why are you out here?
Because she wants to be friends.
Misfit too, I suppose.
I'm sorry. I just wanted to explain.
I think you've done enough. You said
Dang.
this was a robbery.
People really hate him. That's crazy. I'm still just fascinated by the idea of how much they hate magic here. Like a world that was once ruled by magic, and then they built this city to kind of outlaw it because it only brought pain and destruction. And they're the brightest scientific minds that are held within the city and the university to have a forward-moving society built. But that forward-moving society can't build on the past of magic, and that's exactly what he wants to do. And bring magic back. They all think it's a bad idea. But it's probably not a bad idea as long as it's utilized correctly, because they've seen how it can corrupt, but it probably doesn't mean it always does. I don't know. I mean, the show's called Arcane, so I'm sure we'll see more magic in this show. You know what I mean? Like, but I don't know. It's just fascinating how these like worlds collide. You know, because a lot of times you have fantasy worlds that are only magic, or you know, you have something that's like sci-fi and like very technologically advanced. What I really like about the show is it's kind of combining the two. It's combining that fantasy magic element and that sci-fi, like futuristic, technologically advanced kind of world, and like mashing it together, and it actually works surprisingly well. I think it's really cool. I like the aesthetic of this show.
Anything dangerous?
Hard to say. We don't exactly know what we did find, let alone what we didn't.
This mention of magic has the people afraid.
What can I get you?
Four some rats will do.
Oh, did she sell him out? Did she sell out Vander? Oh no. That sucks.
Search the place.
I don't think they're here right now.
While you're wasting your time, how about a proper drink?
I'll take the strongest shit you got.
Say less. Nice. Silent alarm, or not a silent alarm, but a little alarm. Yeah, get out. Time to go. Yeah, already gone. Ooh, I don't like that. Oh, that's scary.
You be careful with that.
Nearly forgot. I ran into an old friend of yours. He had some stories.
Ooh, Mm-hmm.
You weren't always the peacekeeper, were you?
Yeah, well, you can't escape the past. Be a shame if I had to put them on again.
Oh? It's almost like he's a legend here. I mean, in the intro of the first episode, we saw him fighting when he was younger. Granted, it was only his obscured silhouette, but it was still really cool. Because, he's more of a peacemaker now that he's a lot older. Kind of like what I was saying earlier. But, dang, in his younger days, I would love to see him in his prime.
It's hard to clean.
Oh. Powder! Close the door! Ah, that was so stressful. Needlessly unnecessary, but alright. This gig really messed him up big time.
No, we're not okay. They almost saw Powder. What if they took her?
No one is taking any of you. Never let that happen.
It's already happening.
I was angry, just like you.
Yeah.
I led us across this bridge, thinking things could change. If I hadn't, your parents would still be alive.
Yeah. Yeah. I don't know. I can't blame Vander for what he's doing working with them. I mean, keeping the peace is probably the best thing he sees fit right now, because he probably doesn't want to start another war. You know, starting another war is like brave and admirable and stuff. Well, admirable if it's for the right cause, anyways. But, you know, I mean, like we saw in the intro of the last episode, it looks like they were just coming out of a really bad war, or battle at least, and he probably just doesn't want a repeat of that. So even though they're still living under the Topsiders, keeping the peace with them is probably the most ideal solution in Vander's mind at the moment.
I know you want to hurt the Topsiders for what they've done to us.
Mm-hmm.
But who are you willing to lose? Milo? Clanger?
Powder?
Powder?
Yeah.
Nobody wins in war, Vi.
Hmm.
What are we gonna do?
Hmm. Is he gonna try and kill himself? He's given up that. Oh. Dang.
The hell's your problem? What's that?
He almost just saved your life, I think.
Actually, yes. But only because you signed your notes. Every page, I might add. A little egotistical. Is that
Gotta
what
have a
you came
watermark.
to insult me? No, no, I was intrigued by what you said at the trial. That makes you the only one. Yes, well, I wanted to talk about your work. This Hextech theory of yours. It's not a theory. I saw with my own eyes what magic can do. The lives it can save. You've no idea how beautiful it is.
Along with, you know, him witnessing it and knowing it's real and knowing that he can probably conjure it with these like power sources, these blue stones that Powder has. Putting all that aside, it actually makes me wonder who saved him and his mother. Probably a character we haven't been introduced to yet. I mean, it could be a character we know that's just like hiding, you know, been in disguise. But it could also just be someone from the magic of old times, you know? But it does really make me wonder. I wonder if we'll ever find out who saved him.
Now it's gone. No one believed me. Nobody's ever believed in me. Poor cripple from the Undercity.
He's from the Undercity.
The moment I stepped foot in Piltover. I don't even know your name. It's Victor.
Victor. That's a very fitting name for him, actually. Cool. You know what's also interesting about Jace here is he almost seems like a reflection of Vi right here. They both feel like they failed and, you know, aren't, that they're both like outcasts, right? And they both kind of want to move the world into like a better place. Like Jace wants to reinvent magic to use it to the benefit of the people of this world, or at least this city. And Vi wants to rise up against the topsiders to not be overruled by them being from the slums or whatever you'd want to call it. So I don't know. I find a very interesting like similarities and contrast in their characters, and I really like it. I feel like they're gonna have some good interactions in the show. I feel like they're going to meet each other at some point. And it'll be interesting how their philosophies clash with each other, but also might work together. Because for all we know, they could be on opposing sides, but, you know, for all we can know, they could end up having more in common than we might think.
Vi, where you been? Where's the lanes are gonna fight?
Look, I made them for the enforcers. These are smoke bombs, and those two are full of nails.
What the hell were you thinking? Going into the last drop. Do you have any idea what you've done?
I was getting results. You heard the council.
You're a fool. There is no stopping what happens now.
Oh, I thought she gave up Vander, but he went behind her back, knowing about Vander, kind of, to go after him. Because I don't think this dude is like fully in the know with Vander like she is, but he knows something was up with Vander and her, so he went after Vander. Okay. That makes more sense.
Maybe it's not too late.
Is that a record? Uh-oh. Powder. Oh no. Do you guys not hear or see any of this? Are they coming back to the bar? That's what it... She's gonna fight back. She's gonna fight back. I thought they were coming to the bar, but... Uh-oh. We're starting a war. What in the cliffhanger? Oh, come on. Dang. Okay, one of two things is happening. Either she's turning herself in so that Powder can have a future, or she's fighting back. I don't really know which one it is. Actually, the more that I think about it, she might be turning herself in. But I don't know. Anyways, another fascinating episode. I really, really liked this. I think I might have liked the first episode a little bit more. Usually first episodes throw a little extra in there to get you a little bit more invested. But I still really like this episode. Like being immediately introduced to Jace and his whole situation, and how even though people broke in and destroyed his entire place, he wasn't responsible for the destruction, but he was partly responsible for it because the equipment he had in there was too dangerous and caused it in the first place. So he kind of just got exposed coincidentally because our group of people broke in and did all that. But I really like his character. It's very interesting. Like I said, he has an interesting similarities and contrasts to Vi, which I would consider our main character on the underground, right? From the underground. So it's like we have a main character from the underground and a main character from as a topsider, from above. And I really like that. It would be cool if we continue to follow these two characters. Like seeing him go to trial and everything and trying to reinvent magic. Like it's a really interesting idea, and like we know it can't, well, it's most likely possible based on his experiences and seeing, because of that wizard that saved him and his mother, who we don't even know who it is. But this episode just had a lot of good writing, and like I really like the philosophies they have on like magic and how it's evil and bad, and how them being in a more technologically advanced world is far superior than being in some archaic world ruled by magic that's usually like dark and has destruction everywhere. At least that's the philosophies that a lot of these leaders seem to have from the top side. But I don't know, just a lot of interesting ideas presented in this episode, and it leaves a lot of questions to be answered and a lot of things to think about, which I really appreciate. So everything we followed with Jace was really fascinating. I really, really liked it. I like his character a lot. I hope we get to see more of him. I mean, I know we will, especially since he was just about to kill himself, and then Victor came in and was like, I like your stuff, man. We should do something about it. So, that'll be cool. As for the underground, we're just keeping our team hidden this entire episode pretty much. They were definitely not the focus of this episode. Jace was definitely the focus of this episode, but still, because like Vi wanting to fight back and stuff, and having that, talk with Vander and all that. Because like I said a few times in this episode, Vander just being older, and he's probably just wants to be the peacekeeper more than going to war like he did in his young age, and it makes a lot of sense for his character. But Vi is not old like him. Vi wants to fight back. And whether she's choosing to fight back in this last scene or she's giving herself in, I don't know. I guess we'll find out in the next episode. But yeah, I don't know. A lot of interesting ideas presented in this episode and executed brilliantly. I love the music in this show, the art style in this show. There's a scene where it legitimately looked like it was real life. It was actually crazy. Like, I love the way the show looks as well. But yeah, this was a very, very solid entry into the show so far. It's only episode 2, but man, I've been locked in from episode 1, and episode 2 is just as good, in my opinion. Yeah. This is a very, complex show. But I really do appreciate it for being complex. It's just... it presents a lot of ideas. It does make you think, right? But I do appreciate that, because a lot of the shows I have watched don't necessarily make you get too in-depth. There are exceptions, of course, There's episodes of Adventure Time where they bring up something that happened 5 seasons ago and you're expected to remember it. So, there are situations like this, but I don't know. It's just the intricacies to this world are fascinating, and I am all here for it. I'm probably going to get a lot of things wrong with my guessing games. But I have you guys here to correct me for it. So, yeah. But love this so far. Vi is voiced by Haley Steinfeld. That makes a lot of sense. I recognize her voice. Okay. Man, Haley Steinfeld has, an incredible portfolio. Whoever her agent is that's getting her all these, roles is actually incredible. I can't think of a single project she's been in that's actually been bad. But anyways, I was just looking at the cast here. Is there any other people I notice? I know Josh Keaton. Yuri Lowenthal. He's Milo. I didn't know that. He plays Spider-Man in Spider-Man PS5, PS4. Cool. I don't know. I just saw it on the credits. That was fascinating. Anyways, I'm probably going to leave it here. I think I've talked about everything I really need to. So I'm excited to see what happens next. Kind of a cliffhanger, so that's pretty cool. But yeah, I really like this world we've been introduced to. It's very fascinating, and this plot is moving forward pretty quick, and I really appreciate it. So, with that being said, see you guys in the next episode.